Well, hello there guys, and welcome to some Vietnam 65. We are of course continuing on our Let's Play in an attempt to get victory here in our first tour of duty in Vietnam. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to continue this series, but it does seem that you guys are big fans of it, and obviously I'm trying to include everybody I can in their respective units. Right now, we've filled up the entire roster, more or less. We might still have some units coming out, but I want you guys that are not on the roster currently, and you could take a look at the roster in this video in the description. Just keep in mind that we are very likely going to try this game again and do another tour since it's been so popular. So we will put you guys in the first drawing of the next squads. Of course, those squads that have done extremely well in this Let's Play are those squads that just want to kind of keep playing in the game. I'm going to let you guys do that, but we might have to have a few people retire to make room for everybody to get in the game. So we're just taking a look here. We're finishing up this last mission, and I'm not sure if you guys remember this one. Now, we basically just got a glorious attack on the enemy. A really glorious attack. And what we're trying to do now is we're trying to ferry our boys over to the west over here. We know that the enemy is mostly in this jungle area to the west and the south, and all we can really do is keep our boys alive as long as possible and really try to keep them supplied as quickly as we can. So, for instance, we're just looking around here. There's a lot of different villages we've got to visit, but while we're doing this, we want to make sure that when we visit these villages, we get intel from them, we find enemy locations, we destroy them without losing any actual men on our own end. We're going to move PurpleGeneral in, and there we go. So PurpleGeneral has got sights on an enemy VC squadron here. So we're going to try to bring that Apache in. The problem is here that if this Apache goes, there's a good chance he won't get back. This is very risky. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to open fire.
Fire mission commencing.
And that will be PurpleGeneral calling in that kill, so we'll give him a scout medal for that. I think that's his third call-in on an airstrike kill, so we'll get a little scout medal. And we're going to try to bring this guy back, hopefully alive. Like I said, keeping him out this long is a bit dangerous because this guy's running low on fuel. That being said, I think we'll be just fine. We can drop him off at one of these smaller bases and eventually move him to the main base. Alright, so I just want to make sure I've moved everybody here. Engineer squad, yeah. Pretty much. Get this Apache out as well. So we're going to send the 4th Squadron out just to make sure, just to start covering some other areas. And India Company, led by Archangel, is going to stay right there. Yeah, I guess we can move this chopper a little closer back to base. And we will go ahead and end our turn, boys.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, wow, so this is crazy. You guys just see that? 2 different NVA units nearby. So what I'm going to try to do, or 1 NVA, 1 VC unit, and I'm going to try to call in an attack. No, we're not going to do this on time. We're going to take a really big risk here. I'm going to try it, so I'm going to move in. I'm going to open fire on the NVA infantry. We destroy them, great kill, and I'm going to try to get back to one of these smaller bases. Whew. I think we're going to be just fine, and that's another kill for the 7th Squadron. We're going to have to give them a medal this turn, because that's 2 kills so quickly. So I'm going to say the 7th Squadron, which is under the control of the awesome Jakob, we're going to have to go ahead and give them a Silver Star. That is one of the highest rankings, I think the highest ranking we've given so far, but they've done so magnificently well in their kills that we've got to keep that in mind.
No new intel.
Alright, no intel at that village. Fair enough.
Low on supplies.
Keep moving forward with Foxtrot Company, and I'm going to try to actually resupply Foxtrot with this slightly damaged chopper. Probably not the greatest idea in the world. Alright. Let's also go ahead and resupply the rest of these boys. We know they've been fighting hard, so now we've got to go ahead and get them as many supplies as possible.
Embarking supplies.
Okay. We've also got this guy to ferry over. So the way we're going to do that is try and drop him somewhere over here on the road.
Moving to LZ.
This might not be the greatest location. I hope it is, though. And once we drop him off here, we're going to get the hell out of here. We'll also start moving Golf Company towards the south here. We're already sending one of our companies towards the north to see this village here, so I'm not too concerned about that. Now, we do have an airstrike available. We're going to call that airstrike in on this VC cadre. And actually, they managed to get away, but still, they're not going to be fighting very, very hard for quite a while here. And we're going to keep moving Echo Company back towards the bases. Okay, India's ready to move. I'm going to move India over here into the woods a little bit and get him to go to that southernmost village. And, yeah, this is a problem. So we're going to have to get that chopper out of there somehow. And with Juliett Company, led by Eric Guignard, I'm going to send him east. We haven't really looked at this eastern area at all, and there's actually an open area here, which may hold some cool intel, maybe an enemy base that we haven't noticed. I'm just guessing. Of course, could be nothing there, but kind of wonder what's there, and I do want to find out. Low on supplies, get them back to base. And with Bravo, of course, we'll move over here to the east, because we know that there is a VC camp, or a VC village, a VC, extremely pro-VC village very close to us. And I think it's funny, because usually when you're close to the base here, the villages are pretty neutral or pretty supportive of you. So I'm going to take a look at this VC village, and after that I'm going to go into the southeast area here and see if there's anything that we're missing, which is very, very possible. Make sure we moved everybody. I reckon we have. And we're going to go ahead and end the turn.
Unit requests resupply.
Maybe we'll send the chopper over here.
Some units have no orders.
There we go, guys. Okay, enemy units trying to attack. Wow, incredible there. And that is going to be an awesome defense by Echo Company. We're definitely going to have to get Echo Company a Bronze Star. Number one, because they've come so far behind enemy lines. And number two, just because they survived several ambushes there. So we know that they're valuable. We know that we want to keep trying to support them as best as we can. So I'm really going to do our best to give Echo Company the benefit of the doubt. Of course, we're going to send this chopper over here from 7th Squadron to refuel at our main base. And all we can do now is keep on moving, keep on trying to find enemy locations, and try and wind the game down as quickly as possible. Trying to wind our tour down without any casualties, I guess you could say. I do want to bring that Cobra home, but before I do, I want to just check a few more areas here. I'm not going to be surprised at all if I stumble across enemy units. And one thing we definitely want to do, we want to get some air support or some supplies over here to this company. So right now, like I said, I think the two people this Let's Play, or the three people this Let's Play that are going to be getting a badge will, of course, be Echo Company. We'll be getting a Bronze Star. We're going to be getting a Silver Star to 7th Squadron, of course, led by Jakob. And we will be giving a Scout Squad badge to PurpleGeneral here. So I'm going to head back to base here, drop this guy off, and try and start fixing some of these units. Some of these guys are damaged, so there's no reason why we shouldn't go ahead, fix them up, and make sure that they don't become a problem later. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fix that Huey. See, Charlie Company can head back out into the bush, just kind of circulate with this Arvin Company right here. I think that's probably a winning strategy, and we're going to keep moving north this time with Hotel Company. We're not going to start going back down south anymore. We're actually going to search for these guys. And I can't promise we'll find anything, but for sure we're going to put the enemy on notice that we're not simply going to sit back at base and wait for them to make a move anymore. It's just not going to happen. Alright, we can pick this fellow up here from Delta Company.
Moving to LZ.
And of course, we're going to ferry him over to the west. With Kilo, we can actually start moving out into the woods. I actually don't mind moving them. I was going to keep them here as a defensive force, but I think they're going to do just fine. With this chopper, I am going to have to head back to Bravo Base, refuel the 4th. Not the end of the world. And also refuel in the 9th. It's probably not a bad idea either. Let's go ahead and drop these guys off. Alright, I think we're pretty much good. Let's hope no VCs attack us in the middle of the night. But I get the feeling that we are safe. For now, at least. Alright, guys, end in the turn.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, some more VC activity for sure in the southwest. So we know for sure that down there in the southwest, in that jungly area, there's going to be VC activity. I'm going to see if I can get any of our actual Apaches to get here, or Cobras to get here in time. I don't think we can. We can at least start bringing the 7th in this general area, in this general region. We're going to move this Navy SEAL squadron, this Green Beret squadron, the hell out of here, because they can't fight a VC unit. If a Green Beret squadron fights a VC unit, their chances of winning, I think, are 14%. They're made to just spot the enemy. They're not made to go after the enemy or anything like that. So here we go. We could try to bring out the 4th squadron, led by Otaku. and see if he can do something to this VC cadre. He's right on top of these guys. Open fire! Oh yes, a glorious kill. And of course our political support is at 65, which is probably the highest I've ever had it in this game. I'm kind of surprised by that. We're doing very, very well. Let's go ahead and...
Burning low.
Get that guy over there, and I think I can drop this guy. A little risky. This area looks way too open, but we're going to do it anyway. Drop this guy off here, near this village. And let's get in there.
No new intel.
Awesome. And of course, the people are still pro-American. That's always good news. The people seem to like us here. Let's drop off some goods for our Arvin units. I guess I should bring him back. Okay, so I'm going to also bring supplies here to this Arvin unit. Basically just trying to keep these guys supplied and stay close to the base while also viewing all the villages close by. Right now we're winning, so I'm saying we probably want to take a more defensive approach right now and just stay in this general region. But of course we're still going to have some of our units go out and look for NVA bases. We've always got to try to stay on top of the enemy. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this particular series, or this particular episode. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, we're going to give Alpha Squad, led by PurpleGeneral here, we're going to give him a scout badge. We're going to give a silver star to 7th Squadron, and of course to Echo Company, we're going to give a bronze star for their great work. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you'll join us for the next episode. Take care, and have an awesome day.